So in the beginning, it was really like the most beautiful footballer in the world. Like, oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Then it switched to the world's sexiest footballer. And I really hated that comment. Like, I don't think you should sexualize a woman in sports. You know what I mean? Like,
Hello, welcome to the United Soccer Lounge. My name is Riley James. We have a great show for you today. Anna Marković dropped by the show from Brooklyn FC, and she has 2.9 million Instagram followers, about 2.9 million more than me, in fact, and another million and a half on TikTok, which I don't even do the TikTok, but I know that's pretty good numbers there as well. So we talk about how to manage a social media platform with a business and a playing career. And by the way, a playing career that's spanned on the club side from Switzerland to Portugal and now the Gamebridge Super League here in the United States. So we talk about that. Why Brooklyn? What does success look like in Brooklyn to her? Her sister, right? Playing for the same club as well. The odds of that is as astronomical. To be the 1% of the 1% to achieve what she has to play in the highest level of women's football available to her, but to do it with her sister is just outstanding. So, I cannot wait for you to hear what she says about that. We talk about being dubbed the world's most beautiful footballer and what she thinks about that, and ultimately the Croatian national team and her relationship with being called up 20 times and scoring 2 goals for Croatia. What a show, right? Cannot wait for you to hear it. If you like the show, subscribe to it on goals.tv. Just search up the United Soccer Lounge, or Goals TV is available on YouTube. We're almost at 10,000 subscribers, so make sure to get us there with this interview. Thank you so much for watching. Here's Anna Marković from Brooklyn FC. Please welcome to the show a woman who has played internationally for Croatia on 20 occasions, scoring 2 goals. Her club career has spanned across Switzerland and Portugal before making her way to the United States. Often dubbed the most beautiful footballer in the world, forward for Brooklyn FC, please welcome to the show, Anna Marković. Anna, thank you so much for joining the show. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. A bit exhausted from the trips and trainings, but I'm fine.
You've been all over the place since you arrived in New York. I saw that you got a hot dog at Nathan's. You went to the U.S. Open. It seems like you're enjoying yourself. How are you and your sister liking New York
hmm
City?
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy. The first week when we got here, we already got invited from Lucid, from a brand, the electro car,
Yeah.
to the documentary from Eminem. So I think the lifestyle here is crazy. Like we were on the rooftop watching the skylines and everything. It was crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw your review of Nathan's hot dog, and that's you said, quote, very American, and it smells very American. You and your sister made the trip out there on Coney Island. It's been so interesting to see your acclimation to kind of the United States and obviously making all those trips. And we will talk about that and we'll talk about Brooklyn over the course of the show. But I want to jump into something first. I know your admiration for Cristiano Ronaldo, and you got to be able to film something with him last year. So you've been all over the world, obviously making the trip to the United States, but to be able to capitalize on a brand and all these endorsements that you're doing, what was it like to work with him? And
Yeah, like I was pretty honored to work with him together. I mean, you don't wake up every day and get a call like, "Hey, do you wanna do a campaign with Cristiano Ronaldo?" I was like, "Wait, what?" I really couldn't believe that. But it was amazing. He is amazing. Like I'm saying it every time. He's so calm, looks so professional, but I was so super nervous. Like the first 30 minutes, I had to practice with his double. And yeah, and it was everything planned, because when Cristiano arrives, you have this several time and then it's just finito. So you have to be prepared. And I was like, so nervous. But when he arrived, like his aura was crazy. Like you felt his presence in the room. And but like when we shake the hands, I swear something was like, okay, Anna, you don't have to be nervous. Like, it's your job. You're doing that now, and you are really honored to do that with him. So give your best. But yeah, I think this was the best best thing that I could do in my whole career, in my social media career, to work with him together. He's a legend. Sorry if I say this like that. But and my idol since I'm a little girl. So pretty honored. And yeah, other brands, I'm really like everything what I do has to do something with me, like I don't want to accept anything that it's not me. Like with my community, I just share things that I can stand behind. And yeah, that's my goal.
Almost 3 million followers on Instagram. It's about 3 million more than I have. And it's been so it's been a lot to research
Yeah,
into
yeah.
you because it's two different sets of
Yeah.
research.
Yeah.
Um,
I have a third world. This is my businesswoman. I have a brand. I have my own brand. It's called Reloads. It's a protein water. So I have actually three worlds that I'm trying to handle. Yeah.
no, it's been like I said, it's been a lot to be able to prepare for this one. And you know, I said it in the intro, and I'll mention it here. I'm curious how you feel about this, but you have been dubbed the most beautiful footballer on the planet. So how have you taken that?
Mm.
First off, what do you think about that label? And two, how have you been able to use that for these endorsement deals and for this brand that you're building?
Yeah, so in the beginning, it was really like the most beautiful footballer in the world. Like, ah, thank you.
Yeah.
Then it switched to the world's sexiest footballer. And I really hated that comment. Like, I don't think you should sexualize a woman in sports. You know what I mean? Like, sexy and I don't know what has nothing to do with football, nothing to do what I'm doing on the field, you know what I mean? And so I got pretty angry with that one, but somehow I did an interview and that was clear that I don't like that, and
Yeah.
no one ever called me that again. So it stayed the prettiest girl. Um, like, thank you, you know what I mean? But for me, there are so many pretty women out there. I'm saying that every time. Also in our football world, soccer world, so many pretty girls, and yeah, like thanks. But I didn't hear that a brand wanted to work with me because I'm the prettiest footballer in the world. You know what I mean? Like, I think if you want to work with someone, the personality has to fit with the brand.
Right. You mentioned the three different aspects of who you are and what you do, and you have the footballer with Brooklyn FC, and they demand a lot, right? They brought you in, but you have reloads in the business side for you, and then you have the marketing and the endorsement deals and the social media. So, what is your key to efficiency to make sure that all of these things have their needs met and that you can excel at each and every endeavor that you do?
Yeah, it's not easy. It's really not easy. Like in the beginning, I had a lot of struggles. I mean, my brand I built with 23 years old, and imagine my 23 years old, I had no clue about building a brand, about having a startup. It's crazy. So, of course, I have help. I have my business
Yeah.
partner, and I can proudly say that my sister works for me. So now we are playing together and working together. So I have a team in my back that helps me a lot. Of course, social media, I'm on my own, but also with my management. So they are dealing for brand deals. They are doing the deals. I mean, like, I don't have to negotiate which kind of money I'm getting, or like, I'm out of this. They do the concepts and everything. And I just do it. Whatever I have to do, I do it. But of course, I have the final word. Like if I don't have the capacity to do it, if I don't have time, if I don't like it, then I'm not gonna do it. So I think it's a matter of management. Now that we are in the US, we have to figure out the time zones because my business partner, he's in Switzerland. So we had now a call like 1 hour ago, and there it's like 9:30. You know what I mean? Like we have always to balance it, but it's kind of working. And Yeah, I could never do it by myself. I have my team.
Yeah, and I love what you said about you having the final approval because ultimately it's your name going on the product and it's your name being associated with it, which is a lot of people don't realize that as early on as you have, which is a fantastic thing, and it's a credit to you and the people around you. Let's talk about Brooklyn FC, right? That's why we're doing the show. I work in USL. You are now playing in USL. Why Brooklyn at this point in your career? What made the move to the United States so enticing for you?
Yeah, like for me, it's even crazy like to think about that I'm so far from my family because I'm such a family person. Like it was even hard for me to go out of Switzerland, like just to go to Portugal. This was too far for me.
Yeah.
But I think at a point in your career, you have to make the step. You have to go out of your comfort zone. And for me, coming to the US was a a huge step. I'm so proud that I could bring my sister, like that Brooklyn signed her. I think without her,
Producer note here. Anna's computer died in the middle of that, so we're going to jump right back in, hopefully with a charged phone or laptop.
I'm back. Sorry. My power is off on the computer, but I'm here now. Okay, so I'm continuing. Why Brooklyn? Yeah, as I said, like it's it's a huge step for me to be here. Um, but actually, the people in Brooklyn, the president, the coach, also the sports director, they really convinced me to come here. They are amazing people. I felt really like home, even out,
Yeah.
even though I was in Switzerland, I felt like that they are so good people and that they will take care of me and my sister, of course. And yeah, that's why I came here. I think this is the right next step for me. I'm 25 years old. I really had to think about like what am I doing now? What is the step in my career? Because I think this is the most important one. Um, and so I chose Brooklyn.
Yeah. No, I look at what you're doing at 25 versus what I'm doing at 24. I'll be 25 in just a couple weeks, and very
Ah!
different things of what we're doing in life. But it's
Yeah.
amazing to have you in the United States and being part of the Gamebridge Super League. And you've mentioned your sister multiple times. Obviously, she is
Yeah.
a part of the team as well. What's that dynamic been like with her, and how do you feel like it's helped you on the pitch, at least in the few minutes that you've gotten?
hmm so actually right now she is injured, like she can't play, but she's coming back. Um, we play together, obviously, in Zurich, like in Switzerland, and you could see like the dynamics there. I just understand her. I like uh, the thing is, Kiki, she's very unpredictable. Like you can never know her next step because she's just bam, and then yeah,
Yeah.
you guys will all see how she plays. But I kind of know what she wants to do. You know what I mean? Like I
Yeah.
really understand her playing type, and that's so important. And she's like very smart, and she is everything what I'm not. Like she's very technical. She's like in Switzerland we say Fuchs, like fox. Like she's very clever, very smart on the field. She's agile. She's fast. Yeah, she has everything. Like she practiced till she was 15 years old with the boys. Like you can see this. You can see the academy of the boys.
Yeah.
And me, like I'm shooting very well. I have a good header. I'm very fast. I have good crosses. So what I want to say, like if everyone is saying like if we would be one person, we would be Mbappe. No, we would be great. But yeah, I think to have us both on the field um, it's a huge impact. I think we can help the team a lot
Yeah.
together.
It's going to be incredibly exciting to see you guys play together. Your familiarity obviously adds a lot to a really talented Brooklyn team that had to reload after a year ago. A lot of new faces going around Coney Island. And so many great players in this league, both new like you and returning from last season, make up a fantastic Super League as we go into year two of this. All of these matches with all of these really talented players available exclusively on Peacock. So make sure download that and watch these women play. And it sets up this this question I like to ask newcomers to places. You arrive in Brooklyn, and I'm just curious, what does personal success to you look like on Coney Island playing for this club?
Yeah, personal success. Haha. I think that's a big thing, a big word. I think every person has to have her own success in the head. You know what I mean? Like you
Yeah.
always have to think about your next step. You have to have goals in your life. Um, but right now with Brooklyn, I have to tell you that I don't even have my own personal success because I'm just thinking about the team. I know it's like very kitschy kitschy, but no, it's actually the truth because the team they gave me everything right now. Like they are like my family. I know the girls. I know them since how long? 1 month, and they are so active. They are trying to do everything with us. You know, like no one is alone, and I feel like that I don't have my own personal success with Brooklyn because it's, I think, a thing together. And it's totally to win a championship, to win this trophy, to bring it home, would be my first trophy. So I think if I can choose something, what is my personal success, it would be the championship, winning the championship with my team.
And definitely off to a fantastic start. Obviously, the win over the defending champion, Tampa Bay Sun, and then, not the result you want in Dallas, but still very early days of the Super League season, and you guys
Yeah.
are one of the favorites to go and do something big as we get into the rest of the fall season, into the spring, and obviously towards the title and the final over in June. I want to talk about Croatia. You've represented them 20 times. You've scored 2 goals. Now, one of my favorite questions I usually get to ask people, and it's more on the women's side of the game than the men's, just the nature of USL. But what does international duty mean to you, and what is your relationship with the Croatian national team?
Mhm. It's a big honor to play for their own country, right? I mean, I had both passports. I have the Swiss passport and the Croatian one. And I would always choose Croatia because, like, Croatia is my heart, my mother, my father, they are Croatians. Um, so it's a thing like always when you go to the national team, you have your people. You are speaking your language. You are in your country that feels so much home, and even like you eat your home food. It's
Hmm.
everything like it's a comfort zone, I would say. Um, I'm really proud that I can play for the national team. Singing the hymn is like the national hymn is a big honor. Um, I feel like now before the games they are putting the your national hymn, and I was like, crazy. Are they doing that here?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's a nice thing, you know. And yeah, what can I say?
It's so interesting, right? You mentioned the national anthem being played before every game. That's one of the things you don't realize is weird until you realize not everyone else does it. Like it's so
No one does
strange.
it.
Right. Like
Yeah.
I had my first experience of that when I covered the Premier League very early on in my career. It's like, oh, they're not, no God Save the Queen, nothing. Oh, they're just gonna play. And then you start looking at other
Yes.
leagues, the French league and all these other sporting events around the world, and it's nothing. And it's
No.
like I look at us and we're doing it before, a third division match here in USL. It's like, what are we doing?
Yeah, yeah, I was so surprised. But I mean, cool. You have your moment, you know what I mean?
Yeah. And the national anthem is a big pride thing for a lot of international players, and when they have that at the World Cup, or they have that international events, it's amazing. But
Mhm.
players who don't get that and that still love this country, I guess it's a cool thing for them. So can't get too mad at that. But Anna, thank you so much for coming to hang out with us. It really is it's great to be able to chat with you. Welcome to the Gamebridge Super League. Welcome to the United States, and I very very much appreciate you spending some time with us.
Thank you so much. Thank you. It was amazing. And I
Yeah.
hope to see you at the game.
Yo, I will be at one of your matches this season. We'll be all
Cool.
over the country, but I would love to be able to make it out and see Brooklyn,
Cool.
like we did last year. But no, have a great season. Please stay healthy and hope to have you back on soon.
Yes, that's a good word. Stay healthy. Thank you so much. Ciao.
Thank you so much to everyone that helped make this happen. Anna, her team, Brooklyn FC, you guys for watching, Goals TV and their part in all of this. Like, it takes a lot of production to get this out every single week. And this episode in particular, more than usual. Technical difficulties, scheduling conflicts. It's a lot, right? But we do it. And I love this job. It's my favorite that I've ever had in my entire life. And I thank you for watching it and giving me the chance to do it at least 1 week at a time. So, again, a massive shout out to Brooklyn FC and everyone that helped make this happen. From their standpoint, they were very patient with me. I was patient with them, and look what happens if we're all just a little bit more patient with one another. It pays dividends in the long run. So I am at Riley James IAC on Instagram and X. I'm trying to catch up to her 2.9 million, so please go follow me on those platforms. The Instagram account for the show is at USL on Goals. The parent company is at goals.tv on Instagram, at goals_TV on X. And there's many great creators making great content about the world of soccer available on www.goals.tv. Have I mentioned my entire catalog of this show is available on that platform as well? I don't think I have before, so just in case you're wondering. To be fair, there's a lot of new people watching the show maybe for the first time today with Anna, so I don't know. It's always worth a mention, right? But we had a great show. Thank you so much for watching. For Anna Marković, I'm Riley James. If anyone cares, we'll see you again next week. My goodness, we have a great run of shows coming up, so please keep watching.